On the 24th of March 2015, Australia had finally received what millions of TV and movie lovers had been waiting for. The internet media streaming juggernaut known as Netflix had finally made its way to Australia, allowing Aussies to subscribe and download hundreds of movies and TV shows for as low as $8.99 per month. In addition to this, other popular streaming services such as Channel 9 Stan and Foxtel's Presto were released to the Australian public in order to compete with the company's inevitable success. With a large selection of services provided today, it has never been easier for someone to view a well-designed media-based program on demand. With the growing success of these cheap and easy video streaming platforms, I couldn't help but ask myself, to what extent would the declining sale of DVD and Blu-ray disc purchases and increasing popularity of internet video streaming services such as Netflix ultimately harm the film and television industry? With over 62 million members in over 50 countries, Netflix is the world's leading internet television network, with access to more than 100 million hours of commercial-free TV shows and movies per day. Based on Netflix's recent financial statements, the number of customers and profits continue to flourish. While Netflix's international streaming revenue continues to increase each quarter, the company's own domestic DVD service is slowly declining, proving a lack of interest when renting DVDs, with a steady 16% revenue decrease between 2013 and 15. Thousands of dollars worth of videos can now be viewed for the third of the price of a new release Blu-ray disc, and while the prices are cheap, services have still managed to provide their customers with a corpus of award-winning original programming. So if many people are legally watching these programs, then why is it so bad for the film and TV industry? In December of 1977, the first video rental store was opened in West Los Angeles. In order to rent a video, people had to buy a membership. Similar to what streaming services do today, owner George Atkinson gave his customers a membership option. Either pay $50 for an annual membership or $100 for a lifetime membership, and then pay an extra $10 per day to rent the video. Although this would be considered far too expensive for today's standards, the business quickly gained popularity and would eventually grab the attention of Hollywood movie studios. In order to find a way to compete with emerging technology while still remaining profitable, a rental price scheme was introduced in the early 1980s to negotiate with these businesses. This would eventually go on to be a massive success for studios, and within 10 years, the combined sale of VHS and Betamax video sales and rentals eclipsed total box office revenue. Video would later be replaced by the DVD in the late 90s, and would become the most rapidly adopted consumer electronics product at the time. Although it may come as a bit of a surprise, research has shown that the film's profits mainly rely on the success of its DVD sales, which would generally account for up to 70% of the film's profits. As of 2013, however, the rapid decline of DVD sales had accounted for only half of the film's total revenue. On top of an estimated $3 billion lost annually to illegal internet piracy, the film's industry is set to lose even more billions of dollars in revenue. Nowadays, instead of companies having a linear rental price structure to help negotiate deals with studios and rental companies, it is more common for these companies to not have any rental agreement with the studios and instead purchase DVDs at a low sale price and refuse to share its revenues with the studios. This is thanks to the first sale doctrine, which allows the purchaser for a lawfully made copy of copyright work to send, rent, or give away without the studio's permission. This has caused studios to produce a smaller amount of films per year, and even caused some studios to shut down, resulting in fewer jobs for the industry. But what do you think? Does the low-price content provided by streaming companies justify the right for people who made the product struggle? Should membership pricing change to help studios provide more content and jobs for the film industry? How will you spend your money when viewing TV and film?